so. Okay, I'm at work and the receptionist just brought me a package. I'll hide the address. And this is from Susan Levitt in North Carolina. And I think she sent goodies for affordable housing. Oh my gosh, look at how nice. Oh, former Jersey girl, she says. Let's see. Oh, this is cute. Okay, she made hats. She used to live in Jersey and she used to go to Licious Orchards and Spring Lake. And she likes watching me eat pork and cheese. You call the Taylor ham. She must be from the north. Taylor. Oh, Taylor Porkle. Okay. Look. Hats. Only 2 crocheted. Thank you so much. I'm going to walk this down to foundation now and they'll get it to our seniors. It is Thursday, November 21st, and we're getting ready to Zoom. My sister Liz is home sick. She does not feel good. She got the stomach bug. It went through her house. Her kids had it, and she and her husband got it. She got it last night. He got it today. So I'm doing it solo from here. So I'm getting ready to log in and say hi to all my buddies. And I can't wait to spend the next hour with them. Okay. And then the Steelers are on tonight. Yay! We got rain outside finally. Much needed. Oh, it's 7 o'clock. I got to start my Zoom. See ya.
Like right now, like now you just went, he taps my feet. Like, what are you doing? Like, he wants to tag me in.
Yeah.
By the way, for those of you who don't know, Gary's my cat.
Friday afternoon. I made myself a cup of tea. I have a new favorite tea, thanks to Seashore Sharon. You guys all sent me ideas, and Sharon gave me a little bag full of all different teas, and this was my favorite. It is the Taylor's brand. What is it? White hibiscus and peach. Love it. This is definitely my favorite, and I found out they sell it at Target. So I went to Target and I bought myself a box. Left some at work, just brought some home. So thank you, Seashore Sharon. So I'm having that. Also, I've been knitting too much. I did it again. Dun, dun, dun. I tend to do that. I knit until things hurt. So all in here, I've been having pain for about probably a week and a half. And I think it's that little gnome hat, which I haven't finished because it's been hurting my hand, everything's been hurting. And I have 2 custom knits that I need to do. It's knit purl ribbing scarves, and it's killing my shoulder, unfortunately. So I'm heating up some water right now, and I'm going to use my hot water bottle. I made this cover a couple years ago, and I forget the name of the pattern, but I have it on my Ravelry page, so I will. Oh, there's my water's ready, so I'll link it. But I love this little thing, a sweater for my water bottle. So, all right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put on The Family Stone for the first time this season, which is a fan favorite. Yay! I'm glad I'm not the only one who loves that movie. So I'm going to go put that on, hang out a little bit, and then get back to work. It's my lunch hour right now. So, all right, there we go.
She is stank. I'm going to give her credit.
Yeah. Excuse me. I'd like to say something here, if I may.
Forget it. And I know you gave her my money. Let's just go back
Buddy
off the
boy.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed.
We're waiting for Chase to get home off the bus. It's very cold out, and it's kind of a long walk from the bus to our house, so we're coming to get him. But I wanted to add a Christmas movie to the list. After I watched Family Stone today, it was like, you would also like, I forgot all about While You Were Sleeping. That's such a good movie. It's old. It's Sandra Bullock. So if you haven't seen it before, you probably have. If you're my age, you've seen it. Anyway, that's a good one. Didn't really think of it as a Christmas movie. You should watch it. Oh, here he comes. Here comes Chase. I'm so excited. Okay, so we're gonna show his fancy trick.
So this is my fancy trick. Right side, wrong side. Saves a lot of heartache, I gotta tell you.
They're those little, you just buy them at like the hardware store?
Yeah, or you can buy like a bag of 500 on Amazon, but yeah, just from the hardware
And
store.
you did it with some was like slip one or.
Oh
like,
yeah, I had one thing where I had it all across the knitting because there was some places where you slipped, some places where you made one on the other side, and I kept messing up. So I had a whole thing just filled with these, and it jingled a lot,
Yeah.
and it was fun, but it made it much more enjoyable.
Yes. Thank you. Hi, happy Monday, November 25th. It's Thanksgiving week here in the United States. It's a big deal here. If I know I have people that watch from all over, so you probably all know what Thanksgiving is, but it tends to be the time when people try to get home, and I am very lucky that both of my older boys will be coming home to spend a couple days with us. I'm so excited. My middle one is coming down from UMass, and his train is supposed to leave this afternoon, but it is already delayed. So he'll get in pretty late. And then my older son is driving from Georgia tomorrow with his roommate is also from our town. So they're going to drive up together. It's a very long drive. They're going to drive all day, but I cannot wait to have them all in the house. It's my favorite thing in the world, having all the kids home. So haven't seen my oldest since August. Haven't had them all in the house since August. And that was only, I think, one night overlap where I had both of them. So it's going to be great. So this afternoon, I am going to make a couple trays of lasagna for them just to have, to heat up, easy. My oldest asked for meatballs and my bread, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. So anyway, as far as Thanksgiving goes, my sister Liz hosts. She does it every year. She does an amazing job. We have delicious food. We all bring things. So I'm in charge of the apple pie. I make a pineapple stuffing. And I'm also going to make something with some squash. I have butternut squash and delicata squash. So I'm going to do something like that, roasted squash. That should be yummy. Tons of food, always. It's delicious. And both my sisters and their families will be there, my parents, and my sister Liz's father-in-law. He'll be there. So, and brother-in-law, probably. Oh, I don't know. Probably. That's usually we spend it with, and we usually go to the football game. Our town and the town over has a rival football game every year, but it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain all day, so I'm not sure about that. So we'll see. We'll be flexible, but if it is nice out, we do a tailgate in the morning. On my football friends, our kids played together, so we always get together Thanksgiving morning, and the boys get to see each other, so that's fun. Anyway, so real quickly, I just wanted to show a couple things. And I finished this book over the weekend, and it was wonderful. If you like Gilmore Girls, if you watch Gilmore Girls, I watch it. I've seen every episode multiple times. Like I've been watching it since the day it came on TV. It's pretty much on every single day in my house. I have it on in the background. I know every episode. I have my favorite episodes. But anyway, so this is a collection of essays that Ann Hood put together. It's 15 different writers that all write short essays that have to do with Gilmore Girls. How it is part of their life, or some people had never watched it until, the pandemic, and they binged it on Netflix. Some talk about the mother-daughter bond they had by watching it. It's great. So it's also great. It's short, it's not that long, 185 pages, but you don't have to read it all at once. So it's a great book for over the holidays. So you want to read, or if you have family visiting, or you're going to see family and you just need a quiet minute, you can just sit and read one essay. You don't have to read the whole thing at once. So I would definitely recommend it. You know me, I am a library girl. This is from the library. It's very rare. I wish I buy a book. I wish I bought this book because I would have liked to pass this on to people or give as a gift. It's a great gift too. So if you have a Gilmore Girl fan in your life, great book. Did I say it was great? It's great. I loved it. Anyway, so that was that. I busted my shoulder. As many knitters do, we overdo things. I knit too much. And over the past week and a half, I've been feeling it. It's all up in here, and it's deep. It's in here. And it's, listen, I do it That's what happens when you knit a sweater in 2 weeks. I knit every day. I knit too much and I felt it, and it hurts when I move it. I don't know. I'm afraid. I'm going to see my nephew on Friday. He's an orthopedist, so I'm hoping he tells me what I did and what not to do. But obviously, it's probably just rest. So I'll show you what I did on my sweater last week. This is my Georgetown. I am almost to the back where I would divide for my, like, it's a pieced sweater. So I'm almost to the point where you would divide for the sleeves. This is the Lion Brand wool in the birch colorway, birch tweed, I think it's called. So I had to put it down. I didn't knit this weekend. I knit a little bit yesterday morning because I thought I was okay, but then by afternoon I knew not to. So that's why I read and I iced it, and I have to rest. So I just went to coffee. I didn't even knit a stitch. I ended up working. I just had my laptop open the whole time, but I was with my knitters, and that's really what counts. So instead of knitting, which is so sad, I read almost half a book, Mad Honey by Jodi Picoult and Jennifer Finney Boyland. It's written by 2 people. I can't tell. It feels like it's written by one person. So I'm curious to know how they wrote it together, because the chapters go back and forth between 2 different women. And I wonder if like one wrote one and one wrote the other. I don't know. I'm going to have to Google it, but I'm halfway through. It's excellent. I didn't want to put it down. Definitely trigger warnings. If you have a trigger with domestic violence, just a heads up. It's heavy with that. But I'm really enjoying it. It's a little bit of a mystery. Don't know where it's going. So it's really good. I'm loving it. So I have that. And so while we were at coffee today, we got talking about recipes and like what we're cooking and what we're doing and what we're watching and, you know, like typical stuff. And I started talking about Aaron French, the chef. And I got all excited and I was talking about it. And my friend Tracy, I guess, had been away when I was like obsessed and watching it. I binged every single episode of her show. I think she was probably away, so she didn't hear about it. So Paige said, oh, I have to sneeze. Hold on. No? Yes? Okay, no, it went away. It went away. Okay. So, anyway, Paige was like, if you need an idea for a vlog, she was like, oh, who also, Paige is my good friend. Paige the Framer. She's Frame and Fiber. Paige the Framer and the Farmer. She's both. She just put out a monthly vlog yesterday, and it's excellent. So you should go watch it. She's Frame and Fiber on YouTube. So she has a little bit of everything. So I go watch her. But anyway, she said I should talk about the things that I watch, like, that inspire me, and not like, not like TV shows that you just watch, like, series dramas or whatever. So I thought, all right, sure, today I'll talk about it today. So we got started because I was talking about Aaron French. She is a cookbook author, a chef, and she owns a restaurant in Maine called The Lost Kitchen. I found her a couple months ago over the summer, and I first watched her one show that was called Getting Lost with Aaron French. So she and her husband have an Airstream trailer, and while their restaurant is closed in the winter, they would travel the country, and they go to different parts of the country and then visit like 3 restaurants there, get to know them. They kind of show behind the scenes, and then she has them all together for a dinner. And I was like, this girl is cool. Like, I really liked what she was doing, and I liked how she was setting things up. So then I found her show, which came on before this one, is called The Lost Kitchen. And she has this restaurant up in Freedom, Maine, and it follows her day to day. But she is, to me, just super inspiring. Her food seems amazing. The whole idea is amazing to me. The restaurant is beautiful. How she picks everything and does everything, the flowers and the candles and the way she plates everything. And I've been making those nibble boards, I call them, on Sundays, because that's what she calls them. But if you're interested in things like that, business ownership, she's has like an all-female staff. Towards the end, I think she does have a male on staff, and her husband helps out. Her mom's involved. It's just beautiful and super inspiring. I laughed that when I watched her, I binged her whole show, like, I cleaned my house. I wanted to make it look nice. She just has a way that she does everything that, to me, just is super inspiring. So that's the one show I like loved. It's new to me. She has cookbooks also. The other one is Be My Guest by Ina Garten, if you guys ever watch that. And both of those shows I watch through Prime. So I'm not sure how you find them. I know that Aaron Friend is on the Magnolia Network too. Be My Guest with Ina Garten. I watch her through Prime, but I don't know how you find her. But she has guests on that they're like actors and writers and all different. It's interesting because you get to know people, celebrities, and you see her cook, and she's in that barn, which is beautiful. And I read her memoir, which I absolutely loved. I listened to it. It was so good. Okay, so then they're like shows on TV. And then on YouTube, I love, because I'm in a band and I love music too. So NPR Music has the Tiny Little Concerts. I don't know if you guys ever watch them, or Tiny Desk Concert. I think that's what it's called. So they like cram musicians into their like office space, and they put on a little concert, like 3-4 songs. And usually it's so cool. I don't know, just to see that. And once in a while I'll just put it on. My sister Andy's the one that told me about that a couple years ago. She's really into it. She likes it. And they have famous people that you'll know. They have smaller bands you've never heard of. And it's just a fun, cool little YouTube thing I watch. And then I watch a lot of podcasts, or whatever they're called, I guess, YouTube channels. And the two, since we were talking about like what inspires me, the two that inspire me are Emma Robinson, the Woolly Mammoth. She's over in Ireland? I should know. I watch her. But I just like she's calming to me. And since like I'm crazy all the time and I feel like my head's in a million places, I tend to like people that are the opposite of me, if that makes sense. And I love the people that are fun and crazy too. I 100% do. But I find like being like watching people that are calm and like thoughtful about things makes me like think, oh yeah, I should really probably do that. So she's just very thoughtful. I like her whole process and I just enjoy her. And the other one is Sandy by the Lakeside. She's very calm. She's the opposite of me again. And I watched her Vlogmas a couple years ago. That's really when I watch her. She just went to Ireland. Oh, and she met up with Emma. So they're like calm people. So if you like calm, if you need calm in your life, I like those two. There's a whole bunch that I watch. You guys know I love my Chevy Rel. I like the Grocery Girls, my Fat Squirrel. The Toads, Toad Hollow. So anyway, that's a couple things that I watch. And so, yeah, I think I need to work most of the afternoon and then get prepped for the boys coming home for Thanksgiving. So hopefully I'll have some recording more tomorrow and Wednesday, and then I'll get things posted. Okay, I think that's it for now. All right, see you guys. To the coop right now. That's what we call our farm store, to take some pictures that we can use in advertising and let people know, get their shopping started. Because Thanksgiving's so late, we're kind of like, we miss a week or two in the shopping season. I feel like people don't really get into it until now. So I'm gonna head in and show you what we have to do stuff like, create content, get people to come to the farm. Let's see. Let's decide what we're going to feature. Handmade, some coats, some socks, some yarn. The lights turned on. Let's come up with something fun. look at this box of goodies for donations for my seniors. Thank you. This is from, the name says, so I don't know your first name. You're probably an Instagram friend or podcast watcher. So thank you so much. Needles and yarn and notions. This is wonderful. I will get this to the correct people, and we'll get it to my seniors, and they're going to love it. And it looks like a scarf is started, maybe on the needles. Oh, it's still on the needles. So maybe we'll bind that off and we'll donate that too. Thank you so much. The mail lady came back. There was another box. More yarn. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I just got a package for me and Liz. This is a gift. This is from Robin Ferguson. She owns the Knit and Coop in Salem, Virginia. Look at how sweet. That's for me. And there's coffee. That's for Liz. Crochet. Look at how cute. Camilla cutter. I love that Camp Stitchwood stuff. Thank you, Robin. Okay, it's Tuesday night. We just finished band rehearsal. We got out early tonight, and Dalton, my oldest, is still driving home. He should be home hopefully in 3 hours. It's 2.5 hours. So excited. So pretty soon I'll have a full house, and I can't wait. I'm off work tomorrow, and we're just gonna hang out and I don't know, just enjoy their company. So I'm headed home, and I can't wait. Bye.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Come say hi. Here, come say hello. Be on the vlog. Come here. There's the big one. Say hello to the people.
Hi.
He's home. The house is full. Yay. That's Dalton. That's my oldest. He drove in from Georgia yesterday. How many hours? 13? 14 hours. So I got him pork, egg and cheese on a bagel this morning. They don't have that in Georgia. And so I'm about to start my Thanksgiving stuff. So I'm making my grandmother's apple pie. I am making pineapple stuffing, and I'm going to try a new recipe that I saw Erin French from the Lost Kitchen sent out an email with a new recipe. I think it's called the whipped pumpkin pie, and it looked really good, and I thought it looked good. And then this morning on the Today Show, she was on and she was showing a bunch of recipes, and that was one of them, and everyone said that looks good, and I said, well, I have the recipe, so I'm going to make it. So I just went to the store to get the stuff to make it. And yeah, so I'm going to throw some music on and get this thing going. very good though. Got that, and then
You didn't say what it was though.
cranberry salsa.
We have enough mozzarella balls for everyone to have half.
There it is.
Smile.
Tell the story of poor Mama, my mother, your mama. She was the only one that could make gravy, and she was sick. She had the flu, and she was laying on the sofa. It was one of the holidays, and we made her get up. So I was like, okay, you gotta teach me how to make gravy.
And then she taught me too.
And now I make the apple pie. I don't know how to make gravy. but
I do.
know how to
I make the
apple
gravy.
pie.
I made the gravy for quite a few years. When you used to host, I used to make the gravy because you were busy doing all the other stuff.
We really should have been in my house this year because it's so
In the new
Yeah,
kitchen.
and your pretty
Christmas, I
kitchen.
can't wait. Oh, my kitchen works so good for cooking. My new kitchen is very functional. Delicious.